Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 8th, it's October, and it's the year 2020. And you already know how I feel about all three of those things, so I'm not going to say it again. Or at least that's what they want us to believe. How's that? Okay? So, before we even get going here, because I got a lot to go through, because there is just so much flooding in from the kneeling actor cop being released on $1 million bail to Donald Trump's tweets and to new protocols and regulations they're going to try to make you follow if you are so inclined. Before we do anything, let me show you an email I got from one of my subscribers. It said, Hi Richie, I thought it would be fun, trying not to be depressed, to look up the odds of dying from different causes. Here's what I found. Suicide, 1.0. Opioid overdose, 1.0. Car crash, 0.87. Falling. I don't know what that means, like falling out of a building or falling down the stairs, falling from grace. I don't know. Falling, 0.778%. Gunshot, 33. Hit by car, 0.15. These are all this is incredibly low, but these are even lower. And this is even lower. This is even lower. Fire or smoke. Now notice that there's another. Here's the decimal point. Here's a zero. It's almost non-existent. And then you get down here to COVID. She's missing 1 0. There should be another one there. But it's almost non-existent. So I'm wondering, why haven't we locked up at home and put out of business because we can drive a car? Crazy, huh? Your friend, Susan. It is crazy. And yet, after reading that, this right here is what they want you to believe. This was today. It was yesterday, my bad. Actually, it was first published on the 7th. So, yes, yesterday. According to MarketWatch, prepare for a marathon in 2 years of wearing a mask to battle COVID, says prominent Spanish virologist. Are you absolutely kidding me? The only reason in the world they can even pull this off is because they know that people will not read the side of the box that the face masks come in that clearly says this does not prevent or protect from coronavirus. Coronavirus is any variety of sicknesses that humans develop. COVID or CV-19 is one of the ones they're trying to call this new Spanish flu, this new killer. It's ridiculous, but the sheep are going for it. Most people are buying it. It's all good. So they're letting it fly, man. They're absolutely letting it fly. Now check this out. You're watching this on RFB2 right now, but RFB2 only needs one more strike that YouTube can come up with out of thin blue sky, and I'm gone. So make sure you subscribe to RFB3 and the banned one, because I put a video up on RFB2 and the banned one yesterday, and for some reason it got removed off this channel and not off the other, which is really strange. And then there's also this channel. This is like the redheaded stepchild that nobody cares about, but it's still here, and I'm still posting videos, so you should still subscribe. Or don't, your call. But check this out. This is the video that YouTube pulled down off of one of my channels yesterday. This is Richie from Boston TV. I can put absolutely anything up here, and they can't censor it because I pay them for that privilege. And originally, there wasn't a chat section, but there is now. Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm getting to it. This is our Alamo right here. This is the last stand. Once they take everything else down, this is all there will be, if anything. So there is that. But these guys are still pushing forward with this. This is entirely and utterly nonsensical. 2 years of wearing a mask to battle this. The number, it's non-existent. It's absolutely non-existent, and this kind of proves it. When this originally broke out, I showed you 10 experts, and then 22 more experts popped up. These people are popping up all over the place, and they're losing their jobs. They're getting destroyed on social media. They're being forced to resign. These people are doing what Americans should be doing. And it turns out that most of these people are from other countries. It absolutely... Think about what other countries are thinking about looking at America, watching us on television, walking around with our masks, hiding in our houses, worrying about some disease that literally has less chance of killing anybody than absolutely any. you have more of a chance of dying from falling than you do from this conjured up, made up pandemic. So maybe you should just strap yourself into a chair and sit in the house. Do you see what I'm saying? And yet they keep pushing this. This stuff pops up every single day. Every single day. And this type of video that I just put up right now is probably going to get the channel pulled down. But you know what? Unlike other channels that are playing it safe, they're watching their wording, they're covering certain things so they can still have the privilege of using YouTube's little join button or whatever. I've already put all my channels at risk and I don't care because who cares? You see what I'm saying? Who cares? This isn't the time to stay safe. I lost Richie from Boston, 120 million views, 430,000 subscribers. It's gone. And this channel that you're on right now, this video right here is probably going to get it taken down. But I don't care. It isn't time to play safe. This is for all the marbles, period. These guys are pushing this great reset through this hoax of a virus, and people are buying it. We've got literal epidemiologists and public health scientists meeting up in Massachusetts. In Massachusetts. Richie from Boston, Massachusetts, explaining how all of this lockdown and mask wearing, etc., doesn't need to be. But it seems like they could actually go one step further and actually say that you can't get a virus from somebody else breathing on you. So masks, social distancing, putting children in little plastic cubes is all out the window. But they don't. But at least they're saying that we know the vulnerability from death is more than 1,000-fold higher than in the old and infirm than the young. Meaning, if you're old and sick and you happen to get sick again and they can label it COVID, you die. But otherwise, add another zero right there, 0.002%. Seriously? You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? You see what's happening here? Lots and lots and lots of doctors and professors and epidemiologists and MDs have come out explaining that this is all absolutely ridiculous. But you know what? James Corbett nailed it this morning. People think that these people suing and going after the government, petitions and all these other things are going to stop it. You think the New World Order didn't think that would be the reaction? They expected an armed insurrection when this originally happened, and fortunately for them, Americans decided to stay home, stay safe, lock in, mask up, don't spread. Well, some of us ain't going for that and never will, and that will be an issue soon. But doctors and professors and epidemiologists and all sorts of people are coming out. But you know what? I've seen that before. If you followed my channel, then you've seen this petition where 31,487 American scientists alone signed this petition, including 9,029 with PhDs, including Obama's former science czar. The dude that was in charge of President Obama's science signed this petition, and still nothing occurred. What they did is they turned global warming into COVID. Nothing more, nothing less. So while people are getting hope, that's awesome. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm currently going back and forth with two doctors right now for the conference that we're going to be trying to do. I mean, we're lining it up October 25th in, I believe it's Leland, Florida. I mean, I'll give you all the specifics the second that I have them, but we've already got local security. We've already got the permit squared away, etc. We're doing this. And unlike other tip of the spear conferences where I've got important information to share, we're not charging anybody anything. And as a matter of fact, I'm trying to facilitate James Corbett making it over here from Japan, as well as others. And I'm going to try to get Nicholson, seeing how that is his neck of the woods. And I don't like going to Florida, but I'll go anyways because we got to do whatever we can possibly do. And for those that are, have you seen this video, Richie? You're being called out. I'm well aware of who these people are. Why do you think I've been traveling the country for the last 5 years? Why have I met so many of my subscribers in every state in the union face to face, including one of the people that actually called me out in a video? If you're going to make plans to do anything, Here's a tip. Here's a tip. Maybe you haven't been in the military like I have. Maybe you haven't. You don't put your plans out on the most heavily censored platform online. If you want to get a hold of 3 YouTube channels, email them. It's easy. You want to make yourself look like you think something that's going on? Make an hour-long video that no one's going to listen to, because I couldn't make it through the first 3 minutes, at any rate. Richie from Boston, we're pushing back, and so aren't they. So be ready, or don't. Links to all my channels will be below. Richie from Boston TV gets specific videos made because I know I can't be censored. And then after it's been up on RFB TV, 2 days later, I'll be posting it on BitChute. So there's that. But I got to give the RFB TV people something. You got to. And now you can actually chat. You know what I'm saying? And Raymond, there's no reason to swear. Seriously. You can say it in real life, but you don't have to type it. I'm out.